It's going to be a really quick unboxing video. So this came today. I literally just got home and I almost tore this right open. I'm like, wait, stop. You know, even though I don't remember what I ordered, I have different like orders and stuff like that. And like, this could be something fun. This could be a cool book or just something that I want to show y'all. So like, better wait till I'm on camera. So just a regular yellow padded envelope, somewhere from South Carolina. There's a package within a package. I can already see what's inside. More layers of bubble wrap. Oh, wait a minute. I think I know what this is. No way. It's fucking Cross Keys by Michael Casatelli. I don't know, but this is how his name's spelled. Michael Cecchetelli. Michael Casatelli. Scarlet imprint. So this is supposed to actually be two books in one. It has the Black Dragon grimoire, and it has the Enchiridion of Pope Leo III. So it has one of the old school papal grimoires from the medieval grimoire ages, and then it has the papal treatise. Now what really made me want to get this book here is that I've seen the hardcover editions going on eBay for like $50 or like more like that, and what really made me want to get this is the Black Dragon. It's not the Red Dragon grimoire. It's not the Grimoire Verum. It's not the Grand Grimoire. I read all those already in PDF format or softcover in one format or another. No, this is a fucking Black Dragon. Here's what the back cover says. Here conjoined for the first time are the Black Dragon and the Enchiridion of Pope Leo III, two rare grimoires in a new translation by Michael Casatelli, which together comprise a treasure of evocations, spells and counterspells, lore, talismans, and psalm magic, having their head in the highest heavens and their feet in the deepest hells. With these keys, Dehan the magician is promised the power to subjugate all the infernal forces and invoke the aid of the angels. Annotated, the seals are redrawn and restored with excerpts and workings from the translator's magical record. These are manifestly practical texts which throw light on the Grimoire Verum, Red Dragon, and Grand Grimoire. Notorious, the Black Cat Bone, Hand of Glory, and the Black Hand are an unusual magic mirror, are set alongside Orison's penitential psalms and mystical secrets, a charming and curious book that bears witness to the uneasy, yet abiding interplay of divine and demonic in the European grimoire tradition. Oh, okay. So the Black Dragon is the Grimoire Verum, Red Dragon, and the Grand Grimoire. So he combined all three of them together and made like a super edition of the medieval grimoires. Very, very fun stuff. I love the medieval grimoires. I don't know if you read the Grimoire Verum, very, very classical left-hand path text. It is from a heavily Christian perspective. There's a lot of like Christian invocations and like subjugating demons and stuff like that in the name of Jesus and all that Abrahamic bullshit. But the thing you got to realize is that back in the Middle Ages, a lot of good sorcerers and occultists and artists at the time, they had to censor themselves. They had to make everything like fit into the church's theological perspective. So they could have been practicing, so they were practicing, fucking powerful stuff, but they had to water it down. They had to dilute it and basically like make it safe. But the sigils and the spirits within the old grimoires, they are real and they are powerful. But you don't need to like sigil torture them. You don't want to sigil torture them or any of that fucking retarded bullshit. And also, too, another theory is that those are blinders in there. That these books were written for the elite by wealthy people, by either high middle class or like wealthy artists and bohemians there. Like the church or like other like wealthy like kings and queens petitioned these sorcerers to write them basically these black magical cookbooks where you have different ingredients like put black seeds and this, add mint leaves, add rue, stir it all up, pray over it for 6 nights, say the Lord's Prayer over it 10 times, and then invoke this goetic spirit over it and that goetic spirit. I love magical cookbooks, by the way. I love like books that require like different like ingredients and like stuff like that. It's so much fun. But all the sigil torture and like all that nonsense, there, bullshit. You don't need to sigil torture or anything like that. And that's actually a lot of there's a ceiling built into these grimoires where if you attempt to use them at face value, at very best you won't get any results out of them. You'll hit a ceiling. At worst, you'll get the attention of the spirits. You'll piss them off and they'll fuck with you. But 9 times out of 10, the Grimoire and Verum, the old school grimoires, when taken at face value, there are ceilings and blinders built into them so that your success is very, very limited. I mean, like, think of it this way. I mean, would you sigil torture your friend? I mean, would you call up, your friend down the road? Hey, get over here now in the name of Jesus Christ, I compel you, or I'm going to scourge you with the power of God, and I'm going to burn your house down, and I'm going to fucking take all your shit. Your friend's going to be like, what the fuck? You're crazy, man. Man, fuck, I'm not coming over here, man. You're an asshole. Just hang up, See, but that's a lot of the problem with like the fucking lodges today, like the fucking right hand path lodges, a lot of the mainstream lodges. They're all about like binding spirits. They're all about sigil torture, controlling the spirits, trying to like bind and restrict the spirits, rather than actually exploring these living archetypes and seeing what they are. Take like a sigil. You can like look inside the sigil. You can step into a spirit. Rather than invoking spirits, like calling the spirit to you, you can step inside of the spirit just by looking at the sigil and look at like the structures in there. You can see what they're all about and everything like that. There'll be another video on that later where Uncle Bearheart teaches you how to explore like the Goetia. That, but let's see what this book is about here. So we got like the Solomon, we got the hexagram, we got some kind of like bottle, some kind of like vase or something, or like a brass jar or whatever. Oh, it's got the hand of glory and it's got the black cat. Or the black cat bone. I don't even think that's in the Grimoire and Verum, because I read PDFs of the Grimoire and Verum and the Grand Grimoire, and I do not remember seeing a black cat, right, or the Hand of Glory. So reading this is going to be fucking new for me. Counterspell, sigils, seals with the planetary spirits and invocations, all that fun stuff. And black, basically, with the fun thing about these old school grimoires because they're magical cookbooks. A lot of it, if you take it at face value, it's circus magic. I mean, to stop a serpent, you're not really gonna stop a serpent. Like, all this is fucking allegorical shit. Okay, you're not gonna like stop a snake in its tracks there. If you actually think that you can just pick up like one of these old grimoires and just like fucking wield them and just like fucking part the fucking Red Sea, part the sky, stop animals in their fucking tracks, and you fell for it. You know, you've been trolled because you took it at face value. To stop a serpent, throw at him a piece of paper soaked in a solution of aluminum water, and upon which you shall have written the blood of a kid. Stop, fair one, here is a pledge. Afterwards you swish at him with a willow wand. If he is touched with this wand, he will die right away, or he will swiftly flee. Oh, I like that. He will die right away, or he will flee. This isn't gonna stop a literal serpent, but it may be like good to protect yourself from like spirits if you're getting attacked by like entities or whatever like that. You could use these cookbook spells or be inspired and make your own cookbook spells, you know, to protect yourself from like entities and things like that. And see, that's what's so cool about like the grimoire cookbooks here. Is you don't have to like, okay, this is art, okay, this worked for the Europeans back 500-600 years ago, okay, this kind of magic that was meant for them, okay. So today we live in the we're leaving the Kali Yuga, we're going into the Satya Yuga, a much more spiritual yuga. In the galactic activation, we're much more closer to the central sun, the galactic central, of the galactic spiral, and we don't need to copy other people's spells word for word. However, you can make your own cookbook spells. I mean, if you feel like you want to perform a prosperity rite, or if you just want to bless your room, bless your house, or do like a protection spell, follow your instincts. Don't go to the supermarket. Go to your kitchen cupboards, you know, grab out whatever stands out to you. Black pepper, thyme, mustard seeds. Get a mixing bowl. Just throw it all together. Stir it around. Make an incense out of it. Or wrap it up in like leaves or something like that and burn it, you know. And while stating your affirmation and see what you get. See what happens. Because it's not the cocoa leaves, it's not the black pepper leaves, it's not the special wand or all this other goofy silly shit in the books that has power. It's the fucking mind that has power. And the reason why a lot of these grimoires have you collect all these weird ingredients and stuff like that is to get you in that magical state. It's not the peppers and things that have the magical power, it's the mind that has power. Fuck, I could even create my own like nerdy cookbook spell. Okay, a shaft of a pen, fucking plastic bottle cap, fucking AAA battery, fucking silica from a fucking pill bottle, paperclip, a bookmark. Just stir it all together. And if I have enough power and enough fucking belief in my own fucking psychic faculties and my own fucking shit, I can make a spell out of any of those seemingly random and chaotic ingredients. I can throw that fucking shit together and make a fucking spell with it. Because it's not these objects alone that have power. They do have power, they have potential, but it's the powers of the mind that unlocks the latent kinetic potential energy trapped within matter, trapped within all things. So that's what I really like about like the cookbook spells and things like that. And there, it's really fun. You can get a lot of cool shit. Definitely a fun read here. Soft cover, cross keys. It's got 2 books and it's got the Black Dragon and it's got the Enchiridion of Pope Leo III, another magical treatise. And I only got it for like $25. You can still get it for $25 on Amazon. It's a fucking steal. It's by Scarlet Imprint. Okay, if you wanted to order from Scarlet Imprint direct, all they'd have is the hardcover edition, and you'd be paying upwards of like $50 to $60 plus shipping, probably like $75 for it. So this is a hell of a bargain. This is a hell of a deal. Go check this out. I'm gonna read through this. If I like it, it's a long book. 212, over 210 pages. If I like it enough, I will probably do an audiobook of this, but it's not top priority right now. I have to get through the other books that I promised that I'd read on there, Goetia Demonium and Ecclesia Mysteria, among several other things. So once I get through all those audiobooks, then I'll be able to do an audiobook of this there. But it's not like top priority. It's not like life or death for me if I don't do an audiobook of it. I mean, no biggie. I mean, I got tons of other like cool books and shit that I can read to you. So yeah, that was very, very nice find. I honestly, I wasn't expecting this till tomorrow or Saturday. It came early. I think I want to fucking try that now. The fucking nerdy cookbook. See if I can manifest me a bunch of like office supplies, a bunch of like nerdy shit. I'm just gonna like throw a bunch of like nerdy shit together in a mixing bowl and just do like a nerd spell, like a fucking meme or something like that. And then who knows? I mean, I could like open up my door and there could be like a box of just like fucking staplers, you know, or something outside my fucking door, or like a box of like fucking bookmarks, or a box of just, I don't know, just like nerdy shit, you know, a bunch of like pens and markers or whatever like that.